What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chart Striker. This is your host, Dana. Hope all of you have had a good day so far. Glad you made it here. We are gonna go through some altcoins as usual, and Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Ripple, and so on, the usual. But we are gonna have a look at some old OG crypto markets as well, those like Ontology and so on. And not just, the old ones, but some others as well that are kind of close to all-time lows now. Doesn't matter if it's not that new, not that old, but let's get into the TA first, when it comes to Bitcoin, and then we'll continue with the rest. So I don't know when it was, but I guess before yesterday, that day. Yeah, before yesterday. I did tell you guys, I left you with letting you know that Bitcoin hit resistance again. And we were seeing signs that we could, see some drop. And because, the bulls were kind of letting us know that they were losing steam. We had this bad divergence at the same time at resistance level. So we came down. It kind of, played out. And right now, the prior daily candle closed with a strong, red candle. Like, it's nothing that the bulls are gonna love, but we are still at support levels. I don't think this is gonna hold. Like, now I'm back to, I was wrong for a little moment there, telling you guys that this is a weak support. But I think that weakness might show this time. Let's just give it some time, because I wouldn't be that surprised if we get to the levels of 16,430 to 16,324. Then we got some sort of a support around 16.2, like I told you guys yesterday. But I don't know. It looks like if this breaks, fine. We might see some type of support around $16,200, but chances are looking higher and higher right now as things play out. At the moment that we could see 15.8, and retest prior lows. I don't see it going some other way, because this resistance that we had here was one thing. And then we had this another resistance right here around 17,056, which was another thing. When I say another thing, like major key levels. So now, really, when it comes to the upside, unless we see some type of close above 16,950-ish to 17,056, gonna be a bit difficult to see the levels we were kind of looking forward to, which was around 7.3 to 17.5. Like, there are less market participants. The more it's like I said, I've said this since what, 2 weeks ago now, maybe a week ago, 10 days, when the rally kind of started coming in at these levels. I guess I'm not so sure, but somewhere around these levels, I did say that this looks like a suckers rally around these levels. When it started going up again, like, there's no follow through. Really, there's no follow through. On the daily, we do have this negative momentum going on. On the oscillators, we got our side below 50 again, below neutral, and kind of being rejected by the MAs, as you guys can see. Daily is not looking the best. Like, it's just not. Even if we're at support, there was a reason why, I said that this support is kind of weak, but I should have explained a bit more. Thing is, compared to this one, fine, there is some type of support. It was, previous, resistance levels. Okay, but look at this strong red candle we closed with on the daily. This support isn't like gonna hold it. We might see if there's something else developing on the 4 hourly, but right now, not gonna be that shocking if we see 16,430 to 16,200, okay? Like it's level by level, but $16,200 breaks, yeah, like 15,9-ish, 15,8-ish is not far ahead. Even 15,5 is a possibility. Like long term, we still haven't, we're not still out of the woods completely. If you ask me, based on TA, because if we close any weekly below $15,800, any weekly below that level, like the levels of 13,700 ish, 13,500 ish, just 13 to 14K is not far ahead. Let's have a look at the 4 hourly, if in case we spot something there. Yeah, okay. Look, demand keeps on coming up. Look at the bottom level of this box, which is around 16,541. We still haven't closed below it really. If we do, if we're already close below this one, see you at 16.4 to 16.2, like easily, okay? Or 16,430-ish to 16,000. And yeah, like 200-ish around these levels. We're still holding for some reason, like a fruit fly, like it's still holding. We got some nice divergence, but let's have a look at the hourly as well. Yeah, like there is some nice, divergence going on that could play out, but doesn't mean a lot if we can't get above 16,667 on an hourly and close above it, okay? Yeah, the hourly drop was heavy. Like just a day or a few hours after I spoke about it. Let's see. Because I spoke about it when we were around these levels, I think. Yep. And a few hours later, it started looking crappier. So yeah, hourly, we need well, at least, like, remember yesterday I said that we need to get above the heart line at least, to see these levels again. Guess what? We got rejected at the heart line, like to the dot, okay? Right now, just to break it down for you, we need some type of, we need to get above this level right here, okay? The top of this box, which is around 16,673. For us to at least come back to the heart line, like it's level by level. And if we can get above this one, we see an hourly close above this one. Yeah, eventually we're gonna go back to these levels again. Hold on. Yep. So close above the heart line means 16,830 to 16,930. Very possible again, okay? But I'm gonna be removing the heart line now because it's already played out. Like it got respected, it got like disrespected again, and well, not disrespected. I mean, it got respected TA wise. Now, no need for it really, so I can just remove. So yeah, we need to get above this level on an hourly. Okay, 16,673. If we do see that, see eventually around 16.8-ish, and if we break above 16.8, well, not 16.8, if we can get above, this level right here, above $16,800, like we can come and wick or see some close around 16,982-ish. Like it's just I'm just talking about the short term, levels right now because daily there is no resistance until all the way to 16,930 to 17,056. So same resistance there when it comes to the daily, okay? So let's support and so on, still the same. Not much has changed really. Okay. So let's move on, head over to Ethereum and have a look at that one. No body close so far above, well below that box, but let's have a look at the daily instead. This is not looking good, guys. I don't think this, like, it's clear this support is not gonna hold on the daily. Like, things are not looking that good. Yeah, eventually see you back around 1,168 to 1,140-ish levels. Okay, very, very possible now, because look at this strong red candle close. And we have this negative momentum, going on the oscillators. Like things are looking bearish. And I told you when we are on these levels that bulls are kind of losing steam. We are being rejected at resistance again. It's not any surprise really, okay? So it's been trying to hold like a fruit fly, but it tried, but we were aware that this like probabilities for this, to fail and not go higher, and it started showing, so yep. See eventually around 1,167 to 1,140 for a start, and if that breaks, back to these levels, like we got 4 days, just 4 days left, guys, and this yearly candle is about to start. Look at this, just look at this. Imagine everything that happened last year, all that pump, all that, strong action and so on, it got wiped out completely. Look at this. Yeah, I feel mostly sorry for those who were getting in at these levels, talking about Ethereum $10,000. And now we got this, like, this does not look good. Like, so far it looks horrible, but we'll see what happens. Monthly. We can so easily see, levels of $800 again. Like, it's not even gonna be shocking. $700, $800. Like, I'm not gonna be shocked. Like, if I wanna be more precise, around which area, I would say around $730. Okay, around these levels on a monthly, but is it sure does look like if we break below this support, 1065. Any monthly close below that level, see around 730 for a start. But we'll take it level by level. Let's break the daily support first, okay? But we've been speaking about this since when? Since when, guys? Those of you who've been watching the stream for at least 3 months, you guys know about this. We spoke about it. We spoke about those critical levels over and over, you know, to the upside and to the downside. So let's move on. Next. Next. XRP. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at Zen as well along the show later on. But just wanna go through the top 5 or whatever, you know. I think they're still in the top 5. Let's see. Damn. No. Ripple is actually in 6th place right now in coin market cap. Okay, then gotta change it to top 10 instead, okay? Top 10. It's damn. Anyways, Ripple. Let's have a look. So, daily, nice resistance at resistance, you know, areas that got respected, okay? We were kind of expecting this. Who's shocked about this? I'm not so shocked because we did see, remember this, guys, the bearish divergence at, you know, resistance, and like it was clear it was time to get out. It was kind of looking like a nice what, this is like a failed let me just draw it out. Failed ascending triangle, I guess. Hold on. You see, not all ascending triangles should be besides 1 2 1 2 3. It kind of had, you know, fine touches, you enough touches, you know, in other words, but failed ascending triangle. And I'm not shocked because we couldn't, you know, break above this resistance right here. If we would have broken it, like next level would have been around 0.38, but nope, no sir. But we never, you know, saw this as an ascending triangle then. I didn't speak about it because we were at resistance, so yep. Besides, it was on the hourly, but on the daily, look, we have this positive momentum going on still. MACD is still, you know, bullish and so on. Weak positive momentum though. Not much to say about that one. Thing is, guys, bad news. If we close anywhere below 0.3, you know, 5 to 3 on the daily, the top of this support box, we coming lower. See around 0.399 or just 0.33 levels, okay? Very possible. Very, very possible. And if we close any 4-hourly candle, below $0.33, we gonna go lower to these levels, guys. Minimum 0.3149 for a start. We close any 4-hourly candle below that one. See eventually around these levels. Okay, 0.2870. Like, well, if we close, yeah, we have some type of, support around 0.3, but not that deep. Not maybe the strongest, but yeah. See, eventually it's not looking that good. It's looking better than, because look on the daily. Let me just show you this, okay? Oh no, it's not looking better. I take it back. It's not looking better. I just, saw the weekly. This bearish divergence that I've been speaking about for a few months, almost forgot about it, but it's here. We cannot deny it. Like if this, starts, if wow, I just remembered. Like if we come back to touch, this support level and it fails to hold it again, like it's gonna be so easy for us, to go a bit lower, because the negative momentum on the weekly has not even started yet, and look how things are looking. Look at this, strong, rejection we had at resistance levels, so profit-taking levels. So yeah, I guess this bullishness in the oscillators does not, matter at all right now. We got some support. Let's see, 4-hourly. And by the way, guys, I'm looking at the shorter time frames, moving averages. Like short term is above the midterm right now, which is not bad, not bad. We got some support around 0. Let me just do this. For the 4-hourly, okay? This is the 4-hourly support I'm talking about. Around these levels, okay? 0.35 to 0.3444. We break anywhere below, this level on a 4-hourly candle, guys. See, eventually around 0.34-ish to 0.3376-ish. Very possible, okay? On the 4-hourly. So this 4-hourly support right here, do not confuse it with the daily. Fine. But the daily, it's same, okay? Like I said, 0.338 to 0.33 dollars is very important. We close any daily below that, we're going lower, guys. New resistance levels right now. Well, if we see some type of, look, this is what I can see right now. We got some nice divergence, trying to develop on the 4-hourly. So if we see this support kind of, play out, like get respected, we could come back to the levels of at least 0.3569 after we come down a bit more, okay? Because we do have some nice divergence building on one of the oscillators. We can go a bit lower, there's no problem. Like, that would be good for the RSI as well. But as long as, this is the important part, as long as we do not close below this level right here, okay? Below 0.3444. Then we will see some type of nice divergence actually, like probabilities are higher that we can see it play out, okay? I can't say for sure, I could be wrong, but probabilities are gonna be higher. If we do not break this level, we can come back down a little bit more, it's okay. But as long as we do not, break below this level, otherwise, the nice divergence that we see building is gonna be disrespected, okay? If we see that, see eventually around 0.35 to 0.36, and if that happens, like if we can get above this level right here on a daily, I mean, not much holding us until 0. You know, 3. Let me see now. Yeah, 0.378, 0.379-ish levels, okay, for a start. So we'll see. We got some resistance still around these levels. That hasn't changed really. You see, this is the reason why I take it level by level, because I could have spoken about, I could have just skipped this level and just spoke about, this level right here, around 0.39, which we could eventually see if, the other levels, if Ripple makes it through the other resistance levels and it breaks out, we could, like, because that's another target, okay, resistance point. But before that, there are other levels we need to break out of, to the upside. Then we can see some, nice development and, discuss the rest of the levels to the upside. So that's Ripple. Let's move on. Guys, I'm gonna bring myself a cup of tea. Just hold on. I'm gonna keep the Bitcoin chart on. There you go. 10 minutes, and I'll be right back in a few minutes, and we'll continue with the BNB, Zen, QNT that pumped before we spoke about, a potential rise as well, and it hit targets to the point almost, and we're gonna see what happened since then, because I did tell you guys it was time to be cautious on yesterday's stream, so we'll see what happens or what happened. So I'll be back in 2-3 minutes. Enjoy the tune. you guys back. Just realized that this this hourly resistance that I told you guys about on Bitcoin's chart, it kind of goes hand in hand with the 10-minute resistance we got to. Okay, just wanted to let you guys know. Let me mark this, by the way. Like, I am so glad that I came out and I let you, I spoke about this before it happened, that we were at resistance and things were looking like they were about to drop before the drop happened. Just go back and look at the videos. You'll probably see it there. Okay, so we've had a look at what? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. Now it's time for BNB and then Cardano. Look, let me just stretch this out before I do. Let's take out the TA factors. So, I don't know why I feel like I need to sneeze. Hold on. Yep, the sneeze came. It came and it's gone. Anyways, BNB. So this is not looking that healthy. Like we did hit, our resistance last time. So now let's just get into the TA. Yeah. We got some positive, momentum going on. MACD is looking, bullish still, but not so darn convincing, right? Like looking at this, the fact that we got, rejected at resistance, and looking at these, lines, there is a chance support could hold. Like there is a slight chance that $243 to $240 could hold, because after all, we are seeing, some positive momentum after a nice divergence. Problem is, there is no volume even when it comes to BNB. I mean, our site keeps on, declining also. Hold on. If our site falls back below, let's see now. $34.30-ish area, it's about to be doomed again. Like, I can't say the bears are in full control though. Looking at this, I just can't. I could, but I would be, stating some wrong TA, which I do not want to do. Moving averages looking pretty much, bearish. Nothing good to take out there. I mean, we just had this cross, short term below the long term, and looking at my other screens, like we got another midterm, getting below the long term as well. And look, we'll see if this support holds. If this support holds, you might, see it get back to this resistance level, all the resistance level between 247 to what, 251 areas, all the way probably to 259. We could wick there, but it's looking weak, guys. But I can't say that the bears are in full control when it comes to this one. Nope, they are not. At least TA-wise, they are not. On the 4 hourly, looks like we're trending within this range. Let's just do this. Right at resistance, all the way here. We are below the heart line. Yeah, you see, we got some type of support here. We will see if we lose this support on a 4 hourly, we close any candle below it, like see eventually around $235, that critical level again. And if we break that one, what's gonna happen next? I've been speaking about this many times. Like on the 4 hourly. Oh, well, this was not nice. You had some bearish divergence that kind of, played out. We got some positive momentum right now. Well, look, guys, if we can't get above $251, like see a 4 hourly close above $251, like next levels are gonna be a bit difficult. It's a sucker's rally for real this time. Like, damn, just looking weak. Overall, looking weak on the 4 hourly. Daily looks like a little, so little, okay? A little better, okay? With a capital letter, with a capital L, I mean, okay? Yeah, that's BNB. Like I don't have much to add since the last show. Resistance right here around $251. We got support around $240 for a start, because we definitely broke $245. We are above it a little bit right now, but we actually broke below it, earlier. We broke below it. We just got above it, but look at this hard line. Like, we're still below $245 still, okay? So first resistance right here around these levels, okay? $251. Second would be around 258 to 264. And first support around 240 right now, looking at the 4 hourly time frame. Then the major one, of course, $235. We lose that one. See you, back at 220, 211, very possible, okay? Like any 4 hourly close below this level, really, $228 is gonna look horrible on BNB. Just letting you know. Let's move on to Cardano. So look what happened with Cardano. It's so funny. When we were here, I told you guys we're probably gonna see some rally, and then we kind of got stopped out at well, not stopped out, but resistance levels, so profit taking levels hit. We lost this support, and I told you, if we lose this support, expect this to go much lower. Look what's happening now. The moment we lost 0.2536, we closed a 4 hourly below it. That's it. Then it turned, look how you can confirm that this was actually support. We wicked to that area. It got rejected, because this turns into what? Resistance now, okay? And that's it. Now we got this new resistance around 0.2556-ish levels, guys, on the 4 hourly. Like, daily is looking bad on Cardano right now. I know I said it yesterday, but let me say it again. Daily is not looking good on Cardano right now. We are like at the low of the lows. The prior daily candle closed with a strong red candle, okay? Sure, not a I'm not saying it's completely bad, but the fact that we closed below 0.25 to 7 kind of, brought us to the levels we are at right now. So now, since the negative momentum just started on the daily, okay, MACD just went bearish. We got this nice divergence going on, mind you. We got this nice divergence going on, like thing is, what are the chances that it could hold? Okay, that's the question. That's the important question. Let's zoom in on the 4-hourly and see what's going on here. Another nice divergence going on also, building on the 4-hourly, just like it's building on the daily as well. Okay, this is what I see. If 0.23 level could hold on a daily, okay, around 0.236-ish, around these levels, if it can hold on the daily, we could see, some bounce off that level, at least back to 0.2471 and so on, at least, to these levels. Let's just say 0.248-ish, 0.247 to 0.248, okay? Because looking at the daily, look at this. Not telling us it's done going down yet because of this, this candle that broke, below this critical level around 0.2525. And the negative momentum just starting. It's like 3-day Cardano. Not looking that good either. We got some nice divergence though. Like I wanna remind you guys, like, the nice divergence is building, and if we can find some type of support around 0.236-ish at least, okay? Let me just mark it. Hold on. Let me do this. If we can see it like hold around these levels, and the negative momentum, kind of, holds around the levels and does not, get below the past island, we could see some nice, bounce at least to 0.247, at least, like, because these areas are gonna, turn into resistance levels probably, okay? Like, fears are still in control. Like, look at the weekly, look at the monthly. They haven't lost control yet. Even daily, pretty much the same. But 3-day, on one of the oscillators, we could, see some nice movement happen. because there is some nice divergence that is building on one of the oscillators, okay? In one of the oscillators. So that's Cardano pretty much. Let's move on. Oh, by the way, in case I haven't said it enough, if Cardano breaks 0. This level right here, 0.236 to 0.23117, if we see any daily close below this level, guys, we're going much lower. I think you guys understand that, like eventually see around 0.17 to 0.2-ish levels, okay? Next, so we've had a look at Cardano as well now. Okay, now we're done with the major big ones, BNB, Ripple, Cardano. Now we can go ahead and have a look at Zen. Ladies and gentlemen, Zen. Like the moment it broke out of that resistance, strong resistance, critical levels, it had a nice jump. It had a nice jump. We had a little, pullback, like I spoke about when we were around these levels. My support area was around 3731, the top box, but we came all the way to what? 3817, not that far. After that, we kind of continued, back up. I told you guys, as long as daily doesn't close below this level again, that was yesterday, we're all good. Right now we have some other, resistance here. Not resistance, I mean support. Old resistance turns into new support, right? So just gonna turn this to yellow and mark it. Kind of the same when it comes to the 4-hourly. I had to stretch it a little bit up so it goes hand in hand with the daily as well. But kind of the same on the 4-hourly. We got support around these levels now. Hold up. On these levels. Okay. On the daily, no need to go through, the Western indicators, pretty much the same, except that the RSI is closer to, it's up, it's rising, guys. It's closer to neutral territories again on the daily. I guess that's something. But we are at resistance. Look at this. I've spoken about this target or profit taking levels or resistance, whichever you like to call it. Just stretching it out, not changing the levels or the price. If we want to see a continuation, we need to see a close above like 6158. Okay, between 5941 to 6158, we need to see a like 4-hourly candle close above this one, and then we got resistance again around 665. Let me just do this. Yeah, 65. Okay, 6493, 6500. We got another resistance, but if we break above this one, guys, there's not much holding us until, let me just do this, new level. New level. So if we can see a 4-hourly candle close above 6145, next resistance is gonna be around 6500. We see another 4-hourly candle close above this one, see eventually around these levels, guys. Like really not much holding us until these levels. That is if we can see a close above 6501. If it doesn't happen, forget about it, okay? But 6501 to 6600, we see a 4-hourly candle close above that one, good to go to the next levels. On the daily, I do not, I cannot come here and say that things are looking bad, because they are not. I mean, if we get one more strong, candle, we got the, white soldiers coming together, okay? But we are at resistance right now. Just want to let you know, we are at some sort of a resistance right now. We need to get above it if we want to see a continuation. Otherwise, well. Our size is kind of, overbought-ish, okay? So we need that break above this level right here, okay? 6172 at least to see 6500. Let's have a look at the hourly and see if there's anything else. Yeah, on the hourly, same. If we cannot see, a close above 5870, not looking that nice in that case, okay? There is nothing indicating of a reversal like right now at the moment, looking at the Western, but I still wouldn't be like this close on the hourly right above this level right here is I think crucial, okay? It's important that it happens so that we see some more rise in the price. So I'm gonna leave it there. When it comes to support, now you know the resistance levels or the profit taking levels. Now let's talk about the support levels, okay? So if we break this area, obviously, if we break this area right here, on an hourly, we see an hourly candle, close below this level right here. Like these are the support levels I'll be looking at. Okay. Yeah. 4594 to 40000, 4050-ish levels. And if that doesn't hold back to these levels, and if that, the major thing for the daily is still this. But look at this, guys. If we get closer to this level on the 4 hourly, if we see any 4 hourly candle close below this level right here, it's gonna get ugly again. Okay? We are at resistance areas, at the same time, there is some bearish divergence on the 10-minute chart. There's some resistance going on the hourly. Like, we could go sideways and then, go up if this level breaks, if we can, close an hourly candle at least above this level, and 4 hourly, of course, above this level right here, 6172. But if the bulls lose complete steam at these levels, let me just make this straight, getting to me. Okay. If the bulls lose steam at these levels, like straight down to these levels again, and we will see if we see any strength here, but damn, if this would, turn out to be one nice, green candle again, white soldiers combined, like one for all for one, type of thing, like we're eventually gonna see this level right here. Just a matter of time. Like if we can see a close above 6500, it's gonna be very possible. Like probabilities are gonna be higher that we come and test these levels right here. Okay. Then after that, there are also other levels, that are gonna be interesting. But until then, let's take it level by level, just like we did here. I told you guys this time the run at resistance, did not look as weak as it did when we were looking at it on the 22nd, 24th of, well, not 24th, 22nd of December, when I told you guys, well, things are not looking, that nice, that yummy, and we might go down, and we went down, but when I saw this, I told you guys, like, I have no reason. This was on the stream from the 27th, like 2 days ago. I told you, there's no reason to think that, of course, TA can fail. Like, even though TA is correct, like the TA you do is correct, like it doesn't have to be, respected 100% always. Like, it's not a trading system. But there was nothing literally indicating that it's the bulls were weak. So bears lost steam, good, but the bulls gained the steam. They gained the control. And I told you, after we break out, after above this level right here, like see eventually at this, that was first resistance, and then we pulled back a bit, and then we we didn't even get within the box. Like there was some nice demand, you know, participants came back in, and when we broke above this level, this resistance right here, it was time for another run. But right now we are again at resistance levels, profit taking levels. It's it's time to be cautious if you can't, you know, see an hourly candle close, 4 hourly candle close above, 4 hourly candle close above this one, 6172, just to be a bit more conservative. Hourly candle close above this level, 5895, okay? Being a bit more conservative there too. So yeah, because if we lose this support, you know what's gonna happen. Straight down. Well, straight down to these support levels, and then we'll see what happens. So that's Zen. Guys, I was having a look at XLM Stellar. It is in critical levels right now. Like Ripple's cousin is not looking healthy. Like if we see 0.06, it's not gonna be that strange, guys. Like we'll take the weekly when the weekly is upon us, but on the daily, we are at support right now. If this support doesn't hold, if some miracle doesn't come in and things start happening, because we have been, you know what, respecting this channel right now since yesterday, okay? We've been going up and down and so on. If we don't see, you know, demand coming in at these levels and this support breaks, if we see any daily candle close below this support, guys, 0.06 is very close, very close. And if we see any daily, you know, candle close below this one, below this line, okay, 0.059 to 0.06, things are gonna get lower, like much lower. We're so close to all-time lows, guys. So close. And looking at the monthly, I cannot say that bears are getting tired or anything like that. Look at the yearly. Oh dear Lord. So beautiful, right? Not. Looking crappy, just looking crappy. So if this support holds, we got some resistance levels to talk about, but before I get into that, let me, you know, bring out the TA factors for you guys. We do have some nice divergence that kind of built already. At support, we got some positive momentum. MACD is bullish, holding by a thread, you know, holding on that onto that bullishness by a thread. Even on the RSI, we got some nice divergence. Like we got some nice divergence going on, you know, at support levels. Thing is it gonna be respected? If we break below this level, it's bye-bye. But if things start, you know, turning around at support, plus, you know, the nice divergences that already, you know, kind of built on one of the oscillators, you know, we could see some nice, you know, action going on. Like at least all the way to 0.735-ish, 0.073, you know, around these levels. We got some nice divergence going on as well. As long as Parasite doesn't shit the bed. Sorry for cursing, but my bad. But like if this level breaks, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's not gonna be looking good for XLM, okay? But resistance areas, anyways. First around 0.0722, like obviously, 0.0725-ish levels, and the second one is around 0.0732. I'm not even kidding you. This is the 4-hourly like resistance I'm talking about. Oof. Next resistance would be around 0.075. On the daily, there is not much. Like if we see, this start, turning around on the daily, like the nice divergence starting to get respected. Yeah, see, eventually around 0.0743 to 0.0755-ish. Well, not much holding us, until these levels. That is, if it holds and we see something like some hint of a reversal, like at these levels. What daily is looking horrible. This is looking horrible. Look at the prior daily candle close. Fierce in control. Same if this weekly closes anything like this, like it's not looking good. Damn, XLM. How are you gonna do people like that? Like, this is, wow. Yeah, but don't forget, some nice divergence trying to build, on the hourly. It's already built on in one of the oscillators on the daily. Like, you might see if this support holds. If it does, good. If it doesn't, eventually around 0.06-ish levels, okay? That's excellent. So moving on. I was looking at ontology earlier and I was like, wow. Wow. It's broken all-time lows, guys. It's made new all-time lows. So I'm just trying to find the chart. Hold on. If I find it in my long watch list, like it was just right here. Hold on. And it's always like that when you try to find something. Sometimes it's just there. It is. Look at this, guys. Look at ontology. Oh, God. It's completely broken old, lows around, well, the lowest was around 0.355-ish levels. And today, ladies and gents, we like, look at this. Look at the daily ontology. Yesterday's candle made a new low on ONT versus USDT. Like it came as low as 0.1473. And look at the weekly. Weekly, we got some positive momentum going on. I don't know why MACD is bullish, but positive momentum. We just, broke below critical levels. We'll see what happens with the weekly close, but it's looking dead. It's looking dead, guys. RIP, ONT, until something revives you and something happens. But we got some nice, divergence on the daily, on both the oscillators. Okay, fine. Volume is kind of dead. Like, we got some resistance, new resistance around 0.1532. That's on the 4-hourly, okay? If you can see a 4-hourly candle close above that one, see eventually around, 0.1563. That is a daily resistance as well. But right now it's just looking horrible, like it's free fall. Nothing going on. Yeah. Look at Q10. It's so close to making new all-time lows as well. Like, things are looking like, for a lot of altcoins, it's not looking that nice. Look at this. Like, it's two supports away from making, new all-time lows. Literally 2 supports away. If it comes all the way to this level right here, 1.518, and a daily close, below it happens, 1 support gone. And then if we lose this support around, 1.2 to 0.7-ish levels, then it's gonna be 0 supports away from, all-time lows. This is no joke, guys. We got some nice divergence going on the daily as well when it comes to QTIM, okay? But on the weekly, like, there is some bad divergence in one of the oscillators, okay? RSI is weakish, pretty much. Moving averages very much bearish. Very, very much bearish, okay? But nice divergence, okay, nice divergence on the daily. That is building, developing. It doesn't mean it can't, go lower. We can, come and retest 1.75. It's it would be normal, not that shocking. Let me just see. Yeah, around 1.75, it's possible. But if we close any daily below 1.75, see eventually around 1.5-ish levels. I can't we have this, let me do this. We have this channel right here that's playing out, seems like, right now. Some buy pressure came in on the hourly. Oh, guys, this not good. Like, another bearish divergence, going on the hourly as well. Like, it's only gonna be invalid if we can close above $1.9. Let's just say, $1.98, okay? Then we got this resistance around these levels as well. Like, just when you thought can't get worse, you look and you see it could. Our resistance, like, even if we get above this level, it's not going to be that important because we need to get above this, resistance right here to kill, well, not kill, but to kind of disrespect the bad divergence that is, kind of building. Okay, it's not complete, but it's building. So hourly resistance, first one would be at these levels. Hold on. Second one on these levels. Yeah, something like this instead. If we can see an hourly candle close above this one, 1.94-ish level, see eventually around 1.97 to $2. Like, I don't see anything else. Yeah, even on the hourly, it's kind of the same resistance area. So that's Qtum. Next, let's have a look at QNT. You guys remember, this is why, I want you, to smash that like, because QNT was one of the, coins that did well. We spoke about it just before the pump. I told you that the bears were losing steam, obviously. We kind of, had some, participants come in as support, and we hit profit taking levels or targets to the dot almost, and then we came back, and right now we're at support. It's still not looking that well, not as strong as it was looking, around these levels when I said like we're probably gonna see it rise to 115 to 100 and 18-ish dollars, even maybe 120, but we came to $118. Like, the nice divergence is still it built, it's still playing out. Okay, we're at support right now. Like, if we can see a close, a 4-hourly close at least above $112, like, see eventually back to around 117 to 118 for a start. If we can see another 4-hourly close above $118, or even hourly, guys, even hourly, see eventually around next levels, which would be around 121 to 122. But eventually, like, these are the targets. If we break any hourly candle, above $122, like, see eventually around 127 to 136-ish. Still, that hasn't changed. When it comes to support, we are at support right now. If this, support breaks here at third support areas, which is around 101 to 95-ish dollars, okay, for a start. Like positive momentum, on the oscillators. RSI is below neutral, but fine. You got some nice divergence, playing out at critical areas. Not on both the oscillators, but in one of the oscillators, it's already, developing. It's trying to develop or build. But like I said, this close on the 4 hourly, a close above 112.5 would do it. On the hourly, we need a close above $113.5, guys. Like, it's very important, okay? Very, very important that we see a close above that one. Let me just do this. $113.6, something like that. 0.5. We see an hourly candle close above this one. See eventually back at 118-ish dollars, simply around these levels at least. But yeah, that's QTM. Not looking as bad as Bitcoin, I guess. Because look at Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin. With negative momentum, MACD bearish. There is no nice divergence yet, okay? Not yet, at least, that we can talk about. But on QNT, it's already built. It's doing things right now. Okay, what else? How long have I been on? An hour and a half. Oh, by the way, Solana. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at this. Look, yesterday looked like, the bears were kind of losing steam, but at the same time, I did tell you if we lose this support, even though they were looking like they were kind of losing steam a little bit, around these levels, like Solana, we've been saying, all of us have been saying, it's pretty much dead, okay? And I did tell you guys, if we break below, anywhere a 4 hourly candle close below 10.88, we're going lower, see eventually around 9 point, what? 9.34. We had a nice bounce at that level, but wow, this is not looking good. I cannot see on the daily, I can't see anything hinting that the bears are tired. Sinner, hi, welcome to the show. Glad you made it. It's like you heard your calling when I said Solana, right? And you made it here. By the way, guys, if you like the contents that I bring, do not forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell. Especially, smash that like button, show your engagement, and if you find value in the streams, of course. And if you want the streams to continue, also. So go ahead and smash that like, and I'm glad you guys find your way here in this, depressing market, very depressing market. It's good, it's good, it's good. Not giving a lot of choice, but not to give a crap about it right now. So anyways, we came and we reached this levels, around 9.3. This is another reason like why you should smash that like button, because we spoke about this level yesterday and we're seeing that that there is some type of support at these levels, but I don't know if it's gonna hold. Looking at the daily, like, guys, see eventually around next support levels, 7.5, 6.95-ish levels, okay, to say the least. The negative momentum just started on the daily, like it's growing. RSI, well, okay. Look at this. I just saw this. So there is some nice divergence, trying to play out on the daily RSI. Like it's building, but guess what? If we can't even get above this level right here on a 4 hourly, if we can't even close above, 10.39, like, just don't get your hopes up right now when it comes to Solana. If we can close above 10.39, fine, like around these levels. Let me just mark it. Then we can, probably come to 11.1-ish to 11.6-ish, but there is nothing exciting unless, okay, I wake up one day and then I see, Solana, get above at least, $12, like I told you last time, and then we can talk about, 13 and so on. But right now, it's back to single-digit numbers, single-digit prices. Yep, Sinner. Yep. We've spoken about this a while now. But yeah, this Solana, it's not looking the best. For me, there's nothing, that exciting, It's not even gonna be exciting even if it goes above $12. But I'm just saying, at least then there's some type of, thing going on with the, action going on with the price. But until then, yeah, we are at support level, guys. There's some nice divergence on the hourly as well on both oscillators. Yeah, like how many other projects did FTX take down with it, Sinner? It's not the only one, unfortunately. So many others that got, affected by the whole circus show. But I gotta talk about the TA. Nevertheless, it's unbiased TA. Not trying, to give you my opinions, just what I see on the, TA. My opinions on that. So I gotta say, there is some nice divergence, building on the hourly. Actually, it already built, it played out, and now there is some bad divergence that is developing instead, which means, further down, further lower. When then? Edwin, welcome to the show. Then when? I think is the question. Because I actually took Zen. I don't know if you watched the stream from yesterday and so on, but I can have a look at at it after. I already had a look at Zen, but let's see what's been going on since I last spoke about it in this stream. But yeah, Solana, guys, let me just say, if we see any 4 hourly candle close, any daily candle close below 9.36, eventually around these levels, and if this doesn't hold, this level we've been speaking about since what, a few months ago now? It's It's coming eventually. Weekly closes below this level. What do you think is gonna happen? Like this support, I told you, it's support, but it's not as strong as this one at least. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Solana, RIP. It was good knowing you. Like even here, like the bulls are really trying to do something, but if this turns out to be a strong red candle again, it's like the bulls are gonna get checkmated by the bears. Simple. Okay, Zen, when, Zen, when. Like I gotta clean out my charts. I mean my watch list. It's so much stuff here. Oh yeah. Okay. Awesome. Because I was just saying that we have some resistance on the hourly here. We need to see a break above it, to see a continuation. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Looks like it's about to continue. So enjoy, Zen. Like this breakout from this resistance level was so crucial for Zen. And we still have like 22 hours left for the daily, but I told you guys, if this doesn't, get rejected at this level, around 6500 areas, and the bears take over and it gets hammered down, we are gonna lose this beautiful like Mona Lisa looking like picture that's drawing the three white soldiers. Okay, because if the white soldiers come together, see eventually around these levels, guys. Zen is looking like, mwah, just TA wise, just beautiful. On the hourly, we broke above critical levels. Nice. We broke above. On the 4 hourly, we need a close above this level, 6181. Okay, I repeat. To be a bit more conservative, 6500 would be best, because if we see a 4 hourly candle close above 6500, also see eventually around these levels. It's close, it's close, it's very close. I think it's looking nice. Like I didn't know if this support would hold, but we kind of saw strength, in this area. So we called out this one before it happened, luckily, okay? And then we called out this drop before it happened as well. And before this pump, I did also come out and let you guys know that I don't see anything telling us that bulls were losing steam, If anything, the bears were losing steam. It was looking good. All we needed was this, break above this level, and then it went kaboom, literally. So yeah, 6500. Major levels that we need to break above, because we've broken the hourly. Good, that's why we're seeing a rise. You see, the moment we broke above this level, we got a bit more rise, but we got resistance around 6500. So dude, I'm like watching this close, because oh look, we came all the way to 6500 levels. Like, we'll see what happens. Nice strong green candle, but there are some things we need to keep in mind. We are in overbottish territories on the 4 hourly, okay? Number one. Then we got this bad divergence that is gonna play out if we do not see a close above at least 75. Yeah, 7500 at least, okay? Because if we see that close, then these levels see eventually there. But there is some, bad divergence trying to build. So some levels are going to be very important to close above to see it, get disrespected so we can move a bit higher. Why we broke resistance on Zen? Because market participants came back, because there was obvious demand, because the bears lost steam at support areas, because we had some nice divergence that was building, I think that's enough factors, right, Sinner? So all those factors kind of, cooked up to be a nice ingredients for Zen, and then this happened. Yeah, let's see if we can get that, 4-hourly close above this resistance right now. I could stretch it out, but okay, I do not want to play around like with the price. Let's see, 6493, okay, it's the same. Yeah, it was resistance. Resistance are there for two reasons, like one of two reasons. One, to either be, to either act as a resistance level and where one can see, the price being rejected. Number two, to act as a level where we can see a breakout. And if we see a breakout from resistance, it's all good. Time to short was at these levels, Sinner. You've been watching the shows, the reasons that I always tell you guys. Like, if here I did come out and say, it's looking weak, we're going down, we did. But before this happened, I did say I have no reason to say the same thing I said last time. Definitely no reason at all. Like, things were looking strong. Like, things were looking like it was favoring the bulls. That's why. And right now, if we can see, like, I don't care about what's going on right now. What I care about is to see, as I'm saying this, is to see a candle close, a 4-hourly candle close above this level, this red line, okay? The fact that it wicks above, it goes above, and all that doesn't matter. As long as I see a close above it, then, okay. And a bit follow through, of course, after the close, okay? That would be, a nice, some sort of a confirmation that we will see, the next targets, which would be around, these levels, 7, 5-ish to 8, 1 to 5 levels, okay? So yeah, you don't always, short at resistance until you see, other things also indicating that there is some type of a reversal, or like bulls are losing steam or bears are gaining control or something like that. Like, there was no reason here at all. I did say that this 4-hourly candle was gonna be important, but it wasn't on this one. On the next 4-hourly candle, the pump sure did come. So yeah, and then I did speak about this resistance that we had around these levels. Look what happened. Like, when we broke out of this area, we came back up, and then guess what? This old resistance acted as support. So it was just, good times. Seeing this act as support and then, bounce off it, it was just giving you another confirmation that, yeah, we are gonna, continue a bit higher. And now we got support around these levels. If that breaks, see eventually around these levels. Zen, look what's happening now as we speak. Look at the resistance. Like, this is no joke. Look at this. Funny, right? I hope that satisfied you, Edwin. H bar, by the way, guys, guess what happened? Do you know that price I was talking about, like a broken record? 0.0444, 0.0444. How many times did I say that if we can't, break above that level? My pleasure, Edwin. Glad you liked it. I was talking about this level like a broken record for a reason, guys. And guess what? Even though it was looking nice, we got some sort of a reversal. Like I told you guys, things were looking like it wanted to go up when it comes to H bar on the 22nd, right? Where's 22nd? Around this, maybe on the 20th even. So what happened? We came to these levels, 0.44 target hit or profit taking levels hit. And then what happened? We got rejected, guys. And now, unfortunately, what did I say last time? We need we need to hold this support above 0.04 levels, right? 0.0409. Around this level, I told you, like if I'd get in, around these areas, I tweak it a little bit, up until, the stop loss, until, we reach profit taking levels. Take my profit at these levels when I see that bears completely lost, well, bulls completely lost steam. And now, like one could be out of the position right now when it comes to H bar, so no need to use that stop loss. But if not yet, this is a nice time to get out from H bar because this is not looking good. The fact that we closed below 0.0409 is not a good sign for H bar, ladies and gents. And the fact that we couldn't even close above 0.0444 shows that this was a sucker's rally. Yep, a sucker's rally, like a pathetic one. There is some nice divergence, going on the daily. We'll see what happens with that, but I can't see that the bears are not in control. Look at this. Look at this. But at the same time, I have to tell you guys, there's some nice, divergence that is building. It doesn't mean we can't, come a bit more lower down. But there's some nice divergence going on. Let's see. Also on the RSI. Also on the RSI. So will 0.04 hold? If it does, it's gonna be some type of miracle, like, and it really doesn't matter. This old support that you guys see here on the 4-hourly is now new resistance. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn it blue, change the text. So we got this resistance around 0.0424. If we can't get above it, I will not see at these levels around 0.044 to 0.044 again, okay? Like we need to get above this level before talking about anything else when it comes to H bar. Maybe we'll see what happens with the nice divergence, excuse me, divergence going on. But bears are in full control right now. Full control. Oh my god, look at the weekly. If it closes like this, below this critical level, damn. Look at the monthly, like, it's not looking that damn good. You think about streaming on Twitch. I don't know. I've never streamed on Twitch. I just started streaming on YouTube, Sinner. Like, I have never ever thought about that. Maybe, maybe, maybe not. Maybe yes. Like, if it's beneficial in some way, probably. Could probably have a look at that. But that's H bar, ladies and gents. If we like, by the way, things are looking. If 0.04 doesn't hold, see you around 0.0286. In other words, 0.03 to 0.018-ish levels. And no, this is not a joke, okay? Because this looks just horrible, just horrible. It's looking all crippled. Look at this. Look at this. Well, Sinner, you better, share the channel or something, and try to get them if they want to learn, of course. Otherwise, if you're trying to date and mate and I don't know what, just it's better you find some other channel because this is not the one for you. Like, we're here to learn, not Netflix and chill and whatnot, watch movies, waste time and whatnot. I'm kind, but I'm straight to the point. I'm brutal when it comes to the truth, Sinner. It might feel saucy, a bit harsh, but it's the truth. No dating and mating and whatnot here. Not in this channel, yeah? Yes, Sinner, because I don't want, people to think they could just, show up here just, asking for ladies and whatnot, because let me tell you now, if that's what you're looking for, you're so in the wrong channel. So in the wrong channel. No, I'm chill, Sinner. I think you're the one itching a little bit, but I'm chill. Just letting you guys know. You know those guys who come in and send those links to different dating sites and so on? I'm like, seriously? Like, does Match.com, is that what you see when you see the channel? Like, what's up? No, Sinner, I know you're here to learn. I know you're better than that. I'm just kidding with you back. Mago, no. Sinner is also, always the spice to our lives, in the stream. Like, he always makes us laugh and so on. So we're just, breaking some jokes. Other people who probably do not know us that well are gonna go like, oh, drama. Just having some fun. Mago, hope you've had the holidays have been treating you well so far. Hope you've had a good time with your family and friends and so on. Like, glad you made it. Haven't seen you in a while. Right, Sinner? You always come with this drama and so on. Dude, what are we gonna do with you? No, I'm just kidding, Sinner. I'm just kidding. Like, do not, get sad and stuff. I'm kidding. But I'm not kidding about the part that this is no dating channel, so get your mind together. So yeah, that's H bar. That's H bar pretty much. Nah, Sinner. No need, no need. We're just, joking around as usual. Don't break my heart, dude. Do not say you're sad and stuff. Mago, how you feeling? How you doing? Hope you've been shredding those paper traits. So we've had a look at what so far, guys? We've had a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Want as well, Zen, BNB, HBAR, Cardano, Stellar, Qtum, QNT. Awesome, Mago, awesome. That's what I love to hear. Awesome. That's great. Bitcoin. What just happened? Looks like it's looking a bit crappier, yeah? We're still holding, around this level in some weird way, 16,540-ish levels, but it's looking crappier, like, look at this. Look at this. We got some nice divergence on the hourly trying to build, but that's it. Thank you, Mago. Yeah, slowly, it's numbers going up very slowly but surely. Like it's gonna take its time, but it's not easy for quality people to find the channel either. Those who really wanna learn and are not just there to hear S-coins being shilled and whatnot. So I've been taking your ideas into consideration as well. Trying to do some of the things we spoke about. So I'm glad it makes you glad. It even makes me happier, that people are finding the channel like in time, but slowly getting there. Hopefully appreciating the no hype, just pure TA, traditional TA. Yeah, Dogecoin just went bye-bye on us, guys. It broke below 0.07128. Daily candle close was a strong one. Like, we still have some nice divergence, that is building on Dogecoin, but just broke recently, okay? Which tells us these levels around 0.0677 to 0.0655. We could eventually see it now that we broke, below critical levels. Bad. But at the same time, I'd be a bit cautious right now. Let me check out the 4-hourly as well. Hold on. Yeah, we have some nice divergence on the 4-hourly. And daily, same thing. In one of the oscillators, okay? Like, let's see if the support around 0.069-ish holds. Because we do have some type of support there, like you guys can see it, but if I go a bit more further back, you see it highlighted in 0.069663. If this support can hold, let me just do this instead. Settings, style, just extend. If this support can hold and then the nice, divergence kind of gets respected. Same thing goes for the 4-hourly. Was it? Yeah, 4-hourly. That we see on one of the oscillators. Like, we could see it, come back and retest at least 0.073-ish levels. Then we got resistance around these levels, unfortunately, but we could see another, pathetic, correction by the looks of it. But daily negative momentum, MACD bearish, RSI weakish. Guys, we are at support. We'll see. But if this breaks eventually around these levels, okay? Eventually, like, I don't see anything else going on. And resistance really When it comes to the daily and 4 hourly, unless we can see a close above 0.0741, it's really not gonna matter, because if we see that, at least, yeah, we can come back and retest 0.077 areas. But until then, 0.077 to 0.079 possible. But until then, like, it's just doing its thing. Okay, it's hovering around support areas. We'll see what happens. So that's Dodge in short. I saw Shiba a bit earlier today, and I realized it's going bye-bye. It's just leaving the scene. It's just, going Forrest Gump, South side on us. It's just, breaking down so bad. Like, hold on. Let me bring it forward. Another one that's close to the lows, to all-time lows. Look, look here, listen, guys. We just broke close below, a daily below this critical level, around 833, okay? If we close this daily or this 4 hourly candle also below this, did we? Let me just look. Did we? Are we? Oh, we are so close. We are so close. If we close anyways, if we close anywhere below 790 levels, friends, there is nothing holding us literally until 710-ish for a start. And if we lose that, back to old all-time lows and eventually new lows if this crap just continues to go south on us. Yes, we have some nice divergence going on at support levels. Okay, good. But I can't see that the bears are tired, like they are losing steam, but looking at the daily, I can't see that. On the 4 hourly, yes. Daily, no. Even though we have this nice, divergence that's going on, it doesn't mean, like, that's building, it doesn't mean we can't, come back down a little bit more. But it's still holding above this 790-ish level in some weird way. Shiba. Look at the monthly. Once upon a time, it went straight up, and then once upon a time, this happened. Oh well. Bitcoin, see eventually around 16.4 to 16.2 soon. The way things are looking, like, there's resistance all over the place, like, it's crazy. Yeah, Mago, like, this suckers rally, I mean, it wasn't even that good. I don't know if it even, if it sucked in a lot of people. I don't feel like it did. Not this. Maybe it did. I don't know. Maybe people were getting excited when it broke above $16,800 because a lot of people were eyeing that level. Problem is, we got rejected around 17,056. And this rejection right here at resistance as well kind of turned the show around, in favor of the bears again. Like there's so much resistance. What I do not like with Bitcoin right now is fine, we are around, support levels. Probabilities are very high that we come to this level right now between 16.4 to 16.2. But even if it starts, turning around here, there is so much resistance that's building, while it's going down. So much. I'm most excited about us seeing the yearly candle come to life in 3 days. Like it's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. But it looks like it's getting ready, to to a bit lower. 15.8 wouldn't be surprising right now for a start. And then, the levels between 13.5 to 14K, not far from us right now. On the yearly candle, like it's pretty much the same as the weekly that I spoke about. Like the support levels, first and second support levels are pretty much the same. First one would be around, 14K-ish, 13.5 to 14K on the yearly, because this is looking bad. At the same time, you can't do a lot with this data that you have, because look, it's not that old. Looking at it's better that we have a look at the index. This is much better, okay? Even here, it's not that old, so we can't see a lot of data. Even, looking at the moving averages, there's barely any moving averages, no Western indicators, no oscillators that are in play, because, I mean, it's only since 2010 till now, not that long, for us to see what kind of TA we can bring out from the yearly. So can't say much, but levels pretty much the same. 13.5 to 14. If we lose this one, if we lose that one, I mean, suddenly it's not gonna look that good. I don't want to scare people now. But if you'd see this candle, just logic-wise, okay? If you'd see this candle, would you feel like would you feel like the bulls are in control or the bears are in control? Just looking at this. That's why it's kind of, you know what I mean, right, Mago? This doesn't tell you that the bulls are in control in any way or shape. But it's better to have a look at the weekly, because within a year, so many things can happen. A lot of things can happen within a year. Yeah, but a lot of things can happen within the year. What we can't see, reverse on the yearly, we could see it reverse, or we could see signs of a reversal, maybe on the monthly, weekly and so on, because yearly it's too long of a stretch. It's too long to stretch. Like me personally, I'm more comfortable with the dailies, 4 hourlies, weeklies and so on, more than the yearly candles and whatnot. This channel kind of played out. You remember how we broke down below last time and we kind of kicked back in within the channel and now broken out, well, broken down again. Bitcoin is not looking the best. Like, the only thing I'm thinking about is this support area, Mago, this support area right here, around 16.4 to 16.2, will it hold this time or is that it? Because if that's it, like, and we try to retest, old lows again, yeah. I'm not saying that, we're never ever gonna see, 20K or something like that. We'll see, because I did tell you guys in Discord as well, like Q1 is gonna be, a bit interesting to see. Next year we'll see that, but right now, short term, things are not looking that good for Bitcoin. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens. And Ethereum, what's going on with that one? Awful, awful. We're also, breaking down below 1,187. We see any 4 hourly candle close like in an hour and a half. If this closes, below the bottom of this box, 1,188, further lower we go, I guess. It's gonna be very crucial, 1,168 to 1,140. We break this one, see you next around these levels. And there are people screaming the bottom is almost in. Yeah, like what's up with that? I've seen a few influencers like that are big, like literally calling the bottom already. Like I don't know if it's for the clicks or the views, but I'm like seriously? It makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense. By the way, guys, I was reading the news earlier and I read that the Alameda wallets, they became active. They were active days after SBF got bailed out. Now, isn't that a bit like interesting? Just days after he was released on a 250 million bond. Like SBF keeps on playing around, that guy. And this is the same dude that said he had nothing to do with Alameda. Nothing, right? Yeah, nothing. Yep, I think it's gonna take years for things to unravel. So we're just gonna give it some time. That Netflix movie isn't coming out anytime soon. By the way, things are taking things are taking time, to unravel. So we'll just have to wait. And then on another note, Three Commas was getting a lot of heat from customers a while ago because Three Commas was kind of blaming the customers for things that has happened, for people losing their money. Um, Three Commas was calling the customers ignorant and whatnot. But it turns out to be yesterday, or today maybe, the CEO, Three Commas CEO, he confirmed that there was an API key leak. So it wasn't the customers being ignorant, it was them that had, a loophole, weakness. So customers got affected. Some lost money without, even making trades. And Binance, I don't know if they're gonna be compensating the Three Comma victims. We will see what happens, but yeah. And for those interested, let me just show you this. In case you wanna double check you're not one of the people that have your API, keys out there. There's this. Oh, let me just make it a bit smaller. If you guys go over to his Twitter, DB, you can see a warning here. If you haven't already, remove your API key. Like, this is serious, just for your own safety. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and do it now, because a lot of things are going on. So this came out today from the CEO of Three Commas himself. From blaming the customers, and saying this and that and whatnot. Suddenly, he wrote this today on the 28th, or yesterday now. Statement from Three Commas. We saw the hackers' messages and can confirm that the data in the files is true. As an immediate action, we have asked that Binance, KuCoin, and other supported exchanges revoke all the keys that were connected to Three Commas. What I do not like with him is he was like calling the customers thieves themselves, and blaming the issues that had happened on ignorance, customers in ignorance. Like, I went through all this. I didn't read once an apology, a sorry at least. And I was like, you should at least, say sorry, at least say sorry. But no. Yeah, it's crazy. Mago, it's crazy. He continues on to say, in thread number 2, we did everything that we could to investigate an inside job, as it was always a possible scenario on our watch list, but proof of an inside job was not found. Yeah, we'll see about that soon. Number 3, only a small number of technical employees had access to the infrastructure, and we have taken action since November 19th to remove their access. I'm like raising my eyebrows. You guys, you guys can see it, but I'm like, okay. continues. Since then, we have implemented new security measures and will not stop there. About time. Right? Right, Mago? We are sorry that this has gotten so far and will continue to be transparent in our communications around the situation. Like, people are not happy. Look at this. This was one of the customers that was affected by this. You clearly see he's not happy. He replies, "You kept lying and saying this was our fault instead of taking responsibility and prevented further exploits. Are you going to refund the users now?" Uh, yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be refunding users. Vanas should also probably refund users. But here's where he was a bit cocky. Same CEO saying that they found, the issue and they saw the hacker's message and they confirmed that the files and the data are true and whatnot. This was this was him just a few days ago, okay? People expect influencers like you to check the info and not mislead them. Do you or any of the people in your group who claim this is 3Comma's fault have any proof of that? Literally, any kind of proof. Impacted exchange users should contact the exchange and police, not blame us. God. Like, the drama never ends. Like, there's always something going on. Always. Inside job. Yep, yep. Well, lovely people, Mago, I've been on for 2.5 hours. It's 3:30 a.m. I'm a bit tired now. It was a good show. Well, I've been tired for almost an hour, but I wanted to keep on going. Mago, I'm so glad you made it today. It's been a while. Um, we'll catch up more on Discord, the rest, and those of you who want to join, there's a link in the description below. Just go ahead and click on it, and you'll find your way to Discord. We got some like-minded people discussing, things when things happen and not happen before it happens sometimes. But thank you all for joining in. Glad you made your way here today as well. And for those replaying the show, hope you find value in it. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, hit that bell as well to be notified in time. And I'll see you on the next one. No worries, Mago. I'm just glad you made it. Like, no stress. I'm glad you made it. And I hope your family's doing fine. Like, hope you've had a good one, all of you. Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in, as usual. Appreciate you all. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Good night.